Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and today we're going to talk about my biggest purchase regrets when it comes to homeschool supplies. So if it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button because it really does help me and my channel out. So I have some things over here that I'm going to show you that have been my biggest regrets when it comes to purchases. And I feel like a lot of parents purchase the same things, but sometimes we either buy off brands or we buy things on sale or we buy things that we think that we're going to use but we never end up using them. So first I'm going to start out with this clunker over here. This huge carousel of items. I hate this thing. I absolutely hate it. Now, I really liked it when I saw it in other people's videos, but it's not practical for my homeschool space because I have a smaller space. You guys can see my homeschool room tour on my channel. This is just, it's too big. It never fits on anything. The way that it's designed is it needs to be pulled out and away for it to be able to turn, which is fine, but most shelves are just not made wide enough for that. So this thing, even if we can fit it on a shelf, and it actually won't turn back and forth, which kind of defeats the purpose of this whole thing. So I feel like it's a mess and I never have anywhere to put it, and I feel like I'm always tripping over it, and I'm like this close to just chucking it in the garbage, which is so wasteful, which is why I haven't done it, and I keep trying to figure out a better solution for it. The other thing that I don't like about it is it's really heavy. It's several pounds, and when it's filled up, it's even heavier. Now, I love that it has all of these drawers and things, which is great for like pencil grips and erasers and the little eraser tops. But as a whole, I wish I never would have bought it. It was about $45 on Amazon, and I wish I never bought it. It's awful. It's terrible. Next, any brand but Crayola coloring pencils, markers, and crayons. It's awful. Like the Rose Art brand, oh my gosh, don't buy it. It's just terrible. It's like a teacher's worst nightmare. The colors are not very pigmented, and we just absolutely despise them. And now that's for everyday coloring. As far as colored pencils, we did actually upgrade my older child to like professional drawing coloring pencils, and he loves those. They are really super richly pigmented and he loves it, but he likes to draw and sketch, and you know, art's kind of his thing. So that definitely was worth the purchase. But for like everyday coloring, I mean, guys, just stick with the Crayola. Just don't even bother with the other brands. They break. I noticed that the crayons and the cheaper brands, they tend to break a lot. And then you have to use like the pencil sharpener. And this also goes hand in hand with it. I bought the Crayola pencil sharpener, but it's for crayons, and I don't use it. My kids kind of grew out of the crayon phase right around the time that I bought it, and they definitely moved up to the colored pencils, and I wish I never would have bought that. Also, this is the only exception to that rule, the Twistable colored pencils. And now these look, I thought these were going to be so cool. I really did. I even sprung for the big purchase, the larger package, and like you twist them and the pencil comes out like that. That way you don't have to sharpen it. Like the outside is actually plastic. My son hated them. My youngest, he likes to color and draw as well, and he really hated these. I ended up buying him a nicer brand and we stuck with those instead, but these were just terrible. And honestly, I was really surprised coming from Crayola that it was just... Now for little ones, this might be fine, but for older kids who are looking for something a little bit better, just spring and get like the $30 tin of colored pencils on Amazon. Don't buy these. Now, tip, I buy these in bulk when they go on sale around the back to school time. And I just stash them in my closet, like when you can get these for like 25 cents, and I'll just stick them in my closet for the next school year. That way I don't have to keep buying. You guys, my next one, the Expo scented markers. So if you've watched my channel for very long, you know that I suffer from migraines. These suckers would cause a migraine so fast. The smell on them is just horrible. Do not ever spend your money on the Expo scented ones. Now, I will not buy any brand but Expo when it comes to markers for the board. Expo is just the best brand. I will say Expo is the hands down best brand for whiteboards. However, these, I will never buy them again. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like the Expo scents, and even one of them was even chocolate, and I was like, oh, I want to smell chocolate in my classroom. Don't do it. You could smell it all the way through the house just from the board. And oh my gosh, if you suffer from migraines like I do, and you can smell like certain smells will trigger a migraine for you, don't even think about purchasing these, because this is the last one I have just for this video, and I'm chucking it in the garbage literally right now. My last one is kind of a doozy, and I feel like I might be saying this too quickly and I might be eating my words in another video, but digital planners. You guys, I don't know what it is with me. I literally work in tech. Like, my whole job is based around tech. I'm on a computer all day long. I run an SEO agency, and I am on my laptop all the time. But when it comes to my planners, I just cannot do the digital planner. I bought 2 digital planners. I bought 2 different kinds. I did the Homeschool Planet and the Well Planned Day. That's what it was. It was Well Planned Day. I could not be consistent about it, and there were just things that I didn't like, and it was hard to navigate, and I just felt like it was so much easier just to get my regular simple plan over here and just write it in pencil. One of the big things is, because I do battle the illness that I have, sometimes I would find that I would have to take a day off, and it's already written down in here, but you know, it was easy just to like go to the next day, even when it was written down, or just check it off, you know, make sure that we do it the following day when I feel better. But the digital planners, I found it really hard to navigate when I had to take a week off because I was sick. The only thing that I really enjoyed about it was I could print out almost like a schedule for my son, and he could just sit there and, you know, kind of knock them out one by one. But to remedy that, I just get my teacher, like the teacher manual, and I just sit it in front of him. The answers aren't in there or anything. And he sees all of his assignments, and he's like, okay, I'm going to check these off as I go. And he just, you know, does exactly what he needs to do for the day, and we move on. This is just so much easier than the digital planners for me. I don't know why I can't do it. Is anybody else like this? Can you like not get behind the digital planner thing? I feel so silly, but I'm a paper planner girl. Plus, I didn't get to use my flare pens with the digital planners, and with my paper planner, I can use my flare pens. So, you know, there's that. So what is one thing that you really regret purchasing? I want to know, what is it that you just like, you hate it, like this thing, and you just want to throw it out because it's driving you crazy? Tell me that below in the comments, and let's see if anybody else feels the same way. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.